Hi everyone, Scorp here. So I got some good news. Finished doing the majority of the card gathering for this super broken deck that we're gonna have. If OBS would cooperate. So starting here, I just went ahead and deleted my entire deck. You guys didn't miss anything. But I went through, basically I just threw cards face up for like, 20 turns and let them get enough experience so that they could be leader, put them as leader, and then proceeded to destroy them, or to instantly win the duel, which is super easy with a field that's made for that in this mod. It's the same one that's in Gemini as well as Redux, so definitely useful to know that you have access to something like that. Unfortunately, you can't duplicate Arsenal Bug, so we will be dealing with that in a little bit. But we got most of everything that we needed, so we also, I believe there was one extra thing that I ended up getting that I knew I should show you guys. So there was one duel where there ended up being a Megamorph used when I was leveling all of these. And I 3 in a row it for Riryoku first try, so that was definitely something quite nice to add to our collection. Let's see, I need to add a leader to the deck, so here we go, Hercules Beetle, and we need 5 more cards. I'd really just prefer cheat cards at this point. Call of the Haunted's not bad since we don't have the Arsenal Bugs yet. We can put in a Caterpillar. Swordsman from a Foreign Land's good. Invigoration works on almost everything in our deck, so we can throw that in. Koragashi wouldn't be terrible. Oh, I have 3 eye armors to put in? Oh, okay. Bye Invigoration. Goodbye Caterpillar. And that's 3 eye armors. Okay. We don't need that Swordsman from a Foreign Land. We can put in that Caterpillar back in. Thing is not terrible since it works with Cocoon. So my main goal here is to get we need to get 2 more reincarnations, which that should not be a difficult ask. So I can get my last 2 Arsenal Bugs. We also, before that, probably should go kill Necromancer, because the Arsenal Bugs are actually going to raise the deck cost of this deck a little bit. You guys have probably seen it so far. It's like 680 or something. It's under 680. Which 680 is a pretty decent deck cost. Oh, well, Rex here is dead. Rest in peace, bud. We drew the broken card. I'm sorry, Rex. I know saying I'm sorry for what I'm about to do to him doesn't really matter, but there is not a single thing that matters. There is nothing in his deck that can even slow this down. Keep your options open by moving in front of their deck leader. Here, let's play a Pupa of Moth. This will become a perfectly ultimate next turn. Yeah, poor creature. Sure is a shame. So that Serpent Marauder is going to stop me from lethaling in here. So I'm just going to kill it. Main reason for Maneater Bugs being in the deck. Like, if there's actually something you can't deal with, which I'd be surprised if there was something you can't deal with this deck, Maneater Bug can pretty much deal with anything, so... Yeah, I mean, this deck is super stupid. It's so unbelievably broken. I did not get the 3 in a row. Oh well, it's okay. So now, unfortunately, I am going to go and do a reincarnation, and then we're going to drop our deck cost by 77, which means that a couple cards are going to have to come out, but it's not too bad. We're in a much better spot than we'd usually be at for deck cost. Because Bones is at 600. I'm going to reincarnate the Blue Eyes, so I will be right back. Wow, I was actually right back. Took like 2, it was the second try for reincarnation. So that was excellent. So that's gonna go, and we're gonna take out, just go to the bottom of deck cost and remove the other Arsenal Bug. And just plop in 2 Fake Traps. And that should be good. So, yeah, Bones is annoying in this mod because of his low deck cost. I mean, I can't really say anything. I made Bakura in Gemini. And we don't need to go there. That was Bakura's 400 deck cost. It terrifies me that I could have made that deck cost lower and chose not to. Ooh. This is an excellent opener. But after this duel, we should no longer really care about what we reincarnate, because we've already pretty much got the best deck possible for this kind of playstyle. Oh, buddy. I think I'll take that pumpkin. Not that I really need the pumpkin, but... it's one of the strongest things that he can actually play, so... stealing it from him is not a bad plan. But it doesn't really matter, because we have a Jiraiya. And our little Spoder here is... basically negates all Pumpkin effects, so that's nice. So the fact that he has pumpkins really doesn't matter. And then on top of that, he has to deal with, you know, the fact that he no longer has a pumpkin. I mean, I do appreciate him doing Pumpkin Turbo and that stuff, and that's good. Oh, and he killed his own card for me. That's nice. Ooh, that's... And there's not really much to do here. Unfortunately, that was on normal terrain. But the Jowls is going to kill the Skelgon. This Jowls of Dark Demise went 2 for 1 with opponent's cards, so that feels good. Always feels good for your 18 deck cost card to go 2 for 1 with your opponent. I mean, it doesn't matter what I do. He's just dead. Like, I don't know why I'm wasting my time. Goodbye, Bones. Okay. We'll do one more reincarnation that is a bit cheesy, and then from there, the game is kind of over. Oh, hey, we got an extra Fiend's Hand. It's a super solid card to get. The other good card to get from is Dark Plant. Not that you can start on this side from in this mod, so it doesn't really matter. By this point, you should have a deck well strong enough to beat everybody else in the game, but yeah, Fiend's Hand's pretty good. So we're just going to pick something that has around a 50 deck cost. Cosmogen will work perfect. I will go ahead and reincarnate this and be right back. Okay, we got ourselves the third Arsenal Bug. Now we can remove some of these less than stellar cards, like Call of the Haunted, and these 2 fake traps for the 3 Arsenal Bugs. And I believe we have enough deck cost room that if we want to, we can put in some other goodies. Like this Infinite Dismissal can be a Gravity Bind for sure. I honestly think we have enough overhead that we can put in a Ririoku if we wanted. I don't think we need the Caterpillar, so we can do that. I don't think we're quite to the point where we can put in a second Ririoku yet, but we're getting there. That's pretty much the only thing we can really do to make this deck that much stronger. Now, Darkness Ruler gets completely soloed by Arsenal Bugs. Arsenal Bugs are incredibly broken against this man. Because Fiends are weak on Forest Field. Which is an unfortunate fact for this guy. Not a great hand, but it doesn't really matter. Wow. 2 creatures with equips right in a row. It's pretty good. Game, I need something that isn't this, but that's okay. Thank you. Rikishin's not the greatest level 4 that he could have equipped, but it's like 200 points off. So I don't know if I can actually kill this face-down creature with it. Oh, I can. It does do a little damage to me, but a little damage isn't gonna really matter. Although, shout out to the one of 2 creatures in the game that can really easily produce a tie. Oh, you killed it. Congratulations. Now you get to die to a Dragamo. That eye armor is extremely good right now because it'll copy the stats of the Jiraiya. And even if it doesn't have the effects of a Jiraiya, a 2-star creature that has 5,000 attack for 16 deck cost is broken. Also, Pupa of Moth is quite possibly one of the strongest cards I've ever seen. But this fight's over. He decided to move next to the creature that I Ruryoku'd. Oh yeah, Jiraiya can also create a tie. This effect does go off at the end. But that's not really much of a problem. Castle of Dank Illusions is a pretty good creature. It's not a good leader, but it's a pretty good creature to put in your Fiend decks, so definitely keep that one in mind. Trying to make a Fiend deck, although there's a lot of okay Fiends. Summon Skull being a lot of them, and Toon Summon Skull and that kind of stuff. I mean, if Pegasus is 1,000 deck cost, I think we can probably go higher. Get rid of the Megamorph. Megamorph's not as good of a card as Ruryoku, right? What should we reincarnate? It sounds good. Enchanted Javelin sounds good. The card's not good. Oh, became an Ushioni. And a Dark Magician. There we go. It's a card we're not going to use. I just feel so bad that Magician of Black Chaos is like literally the ritual fused with Dark Magician, right? Or it's like it's just so much. It's just barely better than its materials that were used with Karibo and Dark Magician. Like, come on, can we get a little bit better than Magician of Black Chaos? Oh, can we please draw an Arsenal Bug and finish this quickly? That's all I ask. Arsenal Bug off the top. One time. Let's go. Oh, I'm sorry, Pegasus. Actually, I'm not sorry, but it's a good thing he can see my face downs, because otherwise he would have just died. Unfortunately for him, he doesn't understand that Eye Armor is actually a 4,000 attack beat stick. Oh, he can't see my face downs. Oh. Oh. Well, this was quick. I don't think the song ended. I don't think it looped. Well, I guess his AI was changed. Rest in peace, Pegasus. Wow, a widespread ruin. That's actually, I mean, it's a really nice trap. It's unfortunate what it does because it blows up your own stuff, but like if you use it smartly, it's a very good trap. Because there's no attack threshold on it and just straight up destroys something. And if you use it really smart, you can go like 4 or 5 per 1, which is really nice. Ooh, this'll cause a comment. Goodbye, Dark Magician. Ooh, a Barrel Dragon. Now that's a blatant upgrade. 1,000 Dragon. I appreciate 1,000 Dragon, because it's made out of... Basically, in this game, it's made of a dragon at any time wizard, or a time wizard, and basically any dragon, which is super convenient for bringing that out. It's a good boss monster, honestly. Next up, we'll just go to Ishtar. I'm gonna guess she has multiple mirror walls in her deck, which isn't going to matter too much. Although, the song choice is nice. We do have to watch out for her leader power, and I am going to try to not forget that that leader power exists this time. Oh, she is dead. Ishizu, I am sorry for what I am about to do. I'm worried about that second card she played. It's probably a Speller Trap, so it might be a Mirror Wall. It's probably not a Mirror Wall if she moved it forward like that. And she didn't act. Oh, she's dead. Goodbye. Oh. Can you guys see why I like insects in this game? This is kind of disgusting. And I'm fully prepared for a comment that says that I'm making a fool out of the game, or I've made it too easy. I understand. I know what I did. I just really enjoy playing full power insects because they're my favorite. Especially in this game. Insects are super omega busted. Sometimes it's fun to play the busted thing. Another reincarnation, I guess. Just, see what we want to reincarnate. Get some more spell and traps. Reincarnate the Tremendous Fire. A Dragon Jungle King. Megasonic Eye. And Acid Trap Hole. Acid Trap Hole is not terrible, by the way. 4,000 attack threshold is really high. If you were playing against another person, you might not catch everything with Acid Trap Hole, though, so, like, be careful with that. But against most things, you're gonna get everything. Oh, just imagine if we had one more Ririoku. Oh, if this guy plays Green Kappa on us, we kind of might have... Oh. Oh. Oh no. Well, we drew like 3 full answers to Green Kappa. Oh, a Wall Shadow. Good 2600, huh? My transformation's better though. Just send an Eye Armor over here. Yeah, if you're using Eye Armor or Green Kappa, watch out. Super bad for Jiraiya. It will end you. Oh hey, he started with a Speller Trap. Cool, good to know. Little anti-synergy here, but it's not going to matter too much. Huh? But why, though? He can't have thought that was stronger. So, yeah. There is a thought that I could move right because I know his AI. But... yeah, this game's over. We're kidding ourselves if we think this is anything but over. Ooh, 2 equips. I'm gonna definitely Dark Piercing Light here. This is only a monster, so it's probably actually quite big. Oh. 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 It's not that big. Because they're running into the main problem that warriors have in this game, and that's... their creatures are pretty abysmal. Yeah, I do not see this guy ever winning this. Shadow Spell's a good start. Oh, wow. You got over it. Unfortunately for him, I know how bad his AI is, so... he's dead in 2 turns. Well, I guess actually with that play, he's not dead. Oh, hi, Green Kappa. It's an unfortunate tie. Hey. Well, let's see if Jowls will kill him. Probably will. Oh. Or he can just commit suicide. Okay. I'm fine with that. Doesn't have any monsters in the way, so... here's 3,500. I mean, he put up a better fight than most of our opponents have, but that's not saying very much. Okay, well... I mean, he put up a fight. This is the part where you would take his Green Kappa like that. Yeah. I mean, your opponents are really sad. Because now I don't just have an Eye Armor. Now I have a Green Kappa. I'm not going to use it, but it has the same effect. And that means it's broken. So our next playthrough is going to be significantly lower power level than this deck. I can just say that because I'm not in the mood to go for a deck this strong again. But yeah, I mean, this has gone pretty well. We'll just get rid of the Super War Lion. I'm not really too worried about what I get from a reincarnation. Oh, hey, a Blue Eyes. As I said, our deck is pretty well capped, so we just have everything we could ever want. So yeah. Tomorrow we should finish out everyone. I'll probably try to do some custom duels, or some of the custom duels opponents too, if I can. But yeah, I mean, overall, complete devastation. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.